which is
and a fight. Here comes Kingen.
All right, Bulldog making his way over on a flank angle. That is an immediate cleanse from Berserker, but now he's got even more issues. He does try and get himself out of the way, but that is first blood going over to the Ziggs. The Cyclone's doing a whole bunch of work, though, as the Akali's on the board. Lehens with that level 6, but into the backline goes Dudu. Lehens still keeping himself alive, but can Dudu say the same thing? The answer is yes. He was bailed out, didn't even need it, as Gideon's going to bite the dust. And Bulldog sitting on 2-0 to start this one off.
Really huge play here for Bulldog. Picks up a ton of money. Already was ahead.
Oh dear, Dudu is going to suffer the same fate, but he's gonna die. That is a solo kill for Kingen. Oh man, are we getting World Swarm Kingen here today?
It's looking like it.
And it is dangerous. Another Nimbus Strike does come in, and Dudu's dashing around will be able to pick up that kill. So it takes them a little bit of time, but they do manage to grab that kill in the end. Gonna be able to spot out Pyoshik, gets that flash. Headbutt not exactly early enough though. The Warrior Tricks are going to come on through, and there's the handshake. Lehens may just be dead here, does heal. Trying to keep himself healthy. The bouncing bombs and all of these minefields are real dangerous. As the ulti not necessarily working, Dudu dashing around this fight. They've got him right where they want him. Kingen going to be going down first as Bulldog diving forward. Lance going to get knocked up. In fact, there's a triple hostile takeover from life onto everyone. Fisher trying to keep them into position, but now it's Dudu looking to try and tidy this one up, and I think he's got the dashes to do it. Or at least the dashes to get towards the turret here. Gideon going to be able to get away, as is Fisher, but it's a one fight for DNF. Gonna be able to flash out of the way, and oh no, there's the Mega Inferno Bomb, and it grabs two with the help of King and Shock Blast. It looked like he'd almost made the great escape. Takeover was not the one that life was looking for, and Pyoshik cannot find the reset on the bailout, and so he's going to hit the deck as well. And it's
Wrap them. You can set up a lot of scenarios where it's really uncomfortable for this Kalista.
Oh, ulti gonna come through here from Fisher really nicely, picking out Bulldog here, even though he's in his shroud, as that was a weird flash, but it actually worked. The Shuriken backflip keeping him alive for so long, but there are a lot of bad guys in that area. I don't know about this one, however, he is able to flash his way out. The bailout's going to come on through. Does he have the Rens available? He does not. Lance gets a three-man knock-up with that Pulverize. It's gorgeous. Can get two right here as Berserker taking so much damage. There's the Glacial Prison. Knockups are coming through, though the hostile takeover is so good, and Berserker keeps himself alive. They take down the turret. Is now Dudu getting into that backline. He flashes on top of Chiu. That is so much money, and Dudu may have just saved it for the DN Freecs. Kingen going to be going down. He cannot stand against 5 of them. As Lehens, headbutt Pulvin his way to relative safety. No one getting hit by that. Yeah, kind of crazy. As Berserker going in again. All right, Kingen could be in trouble. Mega Inferno Bomb not really doing too much as they take down the Jace. Dudu just trying to keep himself alive. Bulldog diving into the backline as well. The flash on top of the Ziggs, and the main man is down. It's now Fisher that's in trouble as he has created enough space. The knockups are good from Lehens, but they've lost all the damage. And Berserker's still on full health. This guy's a madman. As Bulldog getting on in there, he should be able to take down Fisher here, finding the 5-point strikes. And unfortunately, that soul has to rebind. He even goes golden to get the style points. For Scary, they've turned on him immediately. He can go into the shroud, but he's almost just dead. But into the backline goes Dudu. He's headbutted out of there, but everyone is just piling on top. The hostile takeover doesn't do enough, but it does something. And DNF are just going to be flashing after them. Kingen looking to go down. And we thought that this was in the bag for Nongshim, and DNF said, "Now, hold my bailout. We're gonna kill you all."
Everything put into Jiu there, and it looked like maybe he was going to be punishing Bulldog, but he steps one step too far forward. He's the one who goes down, and Berserker says, "I've lost interest in killing the enemy champions. I'm killing the Elder."
Yep, and Dudu is just going to be trying to take them down in their base, and that is going to be successful. First inhibitor going to go down, the inhibitor turret, and the Nexus turret's going to be following. This dragon is angry and it's hungry, and it's not going to be eating boar for dinner tonight. Instead, it's going to have to settle for a Nexus and a couple of turrets. DNF, man, what a slobber knocker of a game, and they are going to be the victors. As Pyoshik going to be able to take the first grub, so no feats of strength are going to be taken down here. And he can just flash out of the way if he'd like to. Instead, he decides to just go in. And that seems like a good idea because Fisher is in a whole host of trouble. Bulldog going to be able to throw down the command dissonance and picks up the kill with a command attack. They take down the Nocturne in the end as Gideon has to flash to get himself out of the way. The ulti from Gideon gets him in there, and Bulldog nowhere to run and will be taken down. Killer Instinct in. Lehens finds the angle there as Life gets the Magnet Storm over the wall with the Acathian Rain, and Berserker's able to lock down the kill onto the Victor. You can see now, wants to find the opportunity and gets in there. The Feather Storm comes down though. Does he have the Feather Pull? The answer's no. As Berserker looking to try and dash his way out with that supercharge, but the Audacious Charge is going to be better, and it's a double kill for Gideon. He's now even further ahead in this game as Nongshim. Sundered Sky almost has Black Cleaver completed as well as, okay, Paranoia comes in. They're going to get the combo, but can they get the kill? That's the question. And the answer is yes, they absolutely can.
As well, so feeling really good about that. It's okay.
Oh, I've seen this movie before. This time it's going to be a slightly different version. This one is a little bit colder. Oh, Berserker is going to get caught out. They all just dive on top of him. There's the ulti and the flash out though, and the Chaos Storm comes down, and the three-man shockwave is gorgeous. Once again, Fisher is dead, and this time Dudu is on the perfect flank angle. Yeah, it's not feeling too safe as they catch him once again. Down he goes. And remember, they get a free ticket home. Oh god, this time it's Desire that's taken out. Jiwoo, the CC, but Fisher, he eats a slowy wall, and he doesn't really want to. The Chaos Storm doing a lot of work here, but the Magnet Storm is going to do the same thing. Maybe an overstep though as he's taken out. Berserker getting into that back line. Gideon might be going down again, and yes he does. There's no damage to take him out. And it's two going into the hands of the Kaiser, and now Kingen is surrounded by DNF boys. Jiwoo trying to make his way back, and he does manage to get a few of these. The Feather Storm comes through, but Dudu, oh, the Feather Pull is gorgeous, and he's dead.
Oh, but the feathers!
Yeah, the feathers taken out. Okay, so Pyushik, solo the Baron, and it's worth it, my guy.
Big flank as well to set up a big ult.
Yeah, this is such an important moment here for DNF. Can they make the combo actually work? As there's the Paranoia. Pyushik not going to be able to take the Dragon, as now Lehens trying to keep them all alive. The Feather Storm has already gone down, and Dudu just wreaking havoc in that backline. Berserker trying to do the same thing. As down to the GA goes Jiwoo. But this fight is so broken up. It's now Berserker against the world. Can he get it done? Gideon says, no, you cannot. As he flashes on top of him. Not going to be able to do it. That's a double kill, and Fisher is on the board. And we might be going to game 6.
And I guess they do it, Atlas. I didn't see it coming.
Well, Life is going to try and stop them. And it's not quite going to work out here. Dudu not going to be able to do enough either. And with the Ocean Soul helping, they're going to be able to take down the Nexus. Nongshim will even out the series. We're going to go to all 6. And the decider is...
And that's what I want to see. You know, sometimes we just have to stay too meta. Lehens?
Yeah, going to come on over and look to punch Pyushik here. He punched it. There you go. Spear is going to connect there as well. Pyushik going to flash, gets out his shield. The flash forward from Gideon. That's First Blood. As Bulldog, if he gets a kill here, it could actually be really dangerous despite First Blood going on over. But no, he pounces over the wall and he gets himself out of there. The flap comes in. Oh, the flash forward! And Bulldog collects it. And you can see that DNF are going to be able to move forward and look for this one as, okay, Lehens going to get caught out, knocked up by the kitchen sink, but the Braum just explodes. Okay, trade of supports, but where did Life go? As, all right, Pyushik is kind of in no man's land. Spear is going to connect somehow. One more Arcane Shift going to come on through, but Kingen, he finds the flank angle, the slowest flap of your life there for Bulldog. Direction, Pyushik will turn up. Lehens trying to offer something as well as the arrow connects. And that is the kill onto the Nidalee. You cannot really blame him as, oh no, Jiwoo, that was not the Arcane Shift you were looking for. Concussive Blows comes down, the ulti's perfect. Well,
maybe a pick here.
Yeah, Lehens, does he get the hook? No, he doesn't, but man, he gets a flash. And now the follow-up is in. Pyushik's the one that flashes this time, but unfortunately Bulldog didn't come with an extra charge. Yeah, so the Herald will be secured. Dudu's going to split push to his heart's content though. It's actually kind of big. The fact that Dudu can actually be useful in a side lane really be helping out, because if Nongshim are forced to group up to make their composition work, and then it can be a problem. Is all right, Life just going to tank it up. Don't hook Braum. He's got a big door. He doesn't care. Dudu finds the flank angle, and they're going to lock down the Scion, who takes a lot of killing. In fact, maybe too much killing. And finally, he does go down. Berserker with that Q activated, doing a lot of damage. As Jiwoo is able to keep play, doesn't it? With the Herald going down in favor of Nongshim, like, you'd expect them to have a bit more control. Instead, Lahens is running away. Gideon's just going to be left out to the Wolves. Or make that the Dragons as Mum comes down and eats him.
Dax almost
Now,
done.
yeah, Kingen, what's he tanking for? Nobody else is sticking around, and he is just going to be left out as DNF. I think it looks to me like Nongshim have just kind of ran out of ergs.
Yeah.
They ran out of, what to do.
I mean, that's the Bulldog finishing his stacks as well.
Immediately going to get McHale's as Lahens at least gets that one done. I don't know about that one, Dudu, as Mum comes down, but Lahens still going to die. Mum does so much damage. And look at this with the Ivern. This Jax is just immortal. Both of them going golden. Gideon going to get eaten by a dragon. You can see Bulldog as Lahens not going to be stealing that one away. That's going to be the Baron secured by Pioshik. Kingen is now a zombie as Bulldog just trying to flap his way away and will be able to do some bad time. Well, Lahens is going to get a hook onto a Braum, and this time he's dead. Nicely done. So they managed to take down Life for 40 seconds. That might stop this push. I feel like the Braum is... This does, as Lahens, yeah, that Rocket Punch not doing too much of anything, and now Dudu feeling immortal himself, as long as he has that Gentleman tree around him. And he's going to go golden there, utilizing that. Zonya's repaired his arm guard quite nicely, but the turret is getting angry, and finally he is going to go down. Bulldog's at full health though, and Nongshim, I think they're losing an inhibitor turret at least. Oh, come on, that's 4. I think Life might be dead, and Berserker is also dead.
Okay.
3 hooks, so double kill there for Jiwoo. It is going to be an inhibitor. It goes golden as well, and now Jiwoo is running out of buttons that he can press. Arcane Shift Flash, not enough. That is going to be a game win for DNF. Able to keep things interesting as far as our groups as well. Baron